Here we go. First cutscene. We'll wait until it's over. I'll let you have this one. See you after it. Don't even get to have my welcome spiel. Typical.
Test. I'm not sure the sound is working. Wow. It works. This is a little awkward for me, but if you found this, then that means... Anyway, if you could try to deliver this video recorder to my home. That's in Havington, 27 Arbor Street. It's right in front of the park, and, well, maybe, just maybe, someone will be there. Okay, this is basically my life. My backpack, climbing harness, flashlight, a couple of batteries, a pistol. I've never even fired a gun before. Anyway, there aren't any bullets in it, so... I can't believe I'm about to arrive. It's been almost a year now since the event. It only took me 4 hours to fly out east. The better part of a year to walk home. With any luck, I'll be back at our apartment in another couple of hours. I saw a lot of damage on the way here, but this looks different. There's more dust than anywhere I've seen. I wonder what it looks like inside the city. I know it's crazy, but I just have this feeling that I'll find you. Julie, without you and Mary, none of this makes any sense. Almost home. See you soon.
Okay, that was all great and all, but does anyone get how this guy has not fired his gun, you know, since he attained it, like whatever, a year ago, something like that?
I wonder if our apartment is still there.
I mean, a pretty uneventful journey this guy must have had up to this point. Okay, this is our objective, or it's part of our objective. For this chapter 1, we actually just have to cross the bridge. To get to his house is actually chapter 2, but they, you know, it's basically part of a larger objective, this chapter. And they're including it. And there's just, I'm just giving you a quick look at this city map. It's not a very big city. There's the inventory. Only 2 items, a food can, which increases your stamina and health, and a water bottle. It also increases your stamina capacity and stamina level. As the weapons I've got, I've only got a pistol. Everything else is missing at the moment. A shotgun, that's my backpack. I'll get a gas mask a little bit later as well. And because I'm playing on normal, that is the retries I have. I've only got 3 at the moment. And as you can see, there's 20 victims to save in the game. Been playing for 2 minutes, and apparently my best score is 37%, which is complete and utter rubbish, by the way. Now, here we go. I've just noted it for you guys. We've only got to get to the other side of this bridge. It's just to basically teach us how to climb and move and that sort of thing, the usual basic stuff. There's only one item to find here, and that is a can of painkillers that you also find on survivor mode. I am planning on playing this through in survivor mode as well, because there are a few differences in the number of items you find and the
Havington traffic.
type of item you find as well.
I missed it.
I'm just having a quick look around this area. There's actually nothing here, but this is just for anyone who hasn't played the game. This is just what the area looks like. I just turned around there. That was the game turning me around. I hit the invisible wall. And as you can see, it looks like a typical post-apocalyptic vision of things. Traffic was not really great on the day that the event happened, whatever that event was. So I just head this way. Here's my little guy. Help guide you through this game. Just watch out for him. There we go. First little hint. Just jump around. Our first bit of climbing. there is a lot of climbing in this game. I mean, that is basically the whole point of it. So if you don't like climbing games, you know, you might want to look elsewhere. But this is it's a really cool game. It's a very short game as well, you know, so very cheap these days on Steam and all the rest of it as well, depending on where you get your games from. And you notice the intimidating music there. It gets faster and faster the closer you are to running out of stamina. The white bar, which is your stamina level, is arguably more important than the red health bar, actually, because that determines whether you're going to fall to your death or not, basically. So you always want to make sure that you've got as much of that white bar filled as possible when you're doing climbing, especially when you're going to do a lot of climbing. There's some sections of some of the chapters that I'm going to be showing you are really intense, basically, climbing wise. Now we've got to get all the way up there where my little guy was pointing.
Looks like I'll have to climb over those arch supports.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And we learned a new technique there, jump climbing. That uses up a big chunk of stamina, so you've got to be pretty careful with those. Another one. Obviously this is the introductory level, so it's all fairly relaxed, really. But there are points in some of the other chapters where it forces you to jump climb a lot, and you basically use all your stamina, and then you're in sort of panic mode. We're going to come up to a point like that just now as well. The game will force that upon us to teach us a lesson. So that'll be fun. So at the moment we're just climbing over these big bridge supports, as our guy mentioned a little while ago. Okay, this is the moment I was talking about. So now, in order to save as much of your stamina, because you see it reducing there, you know, it's basically a quick time event. I'm playing on PC, of course, so I have to click my mouse button as rapidly as possible in order to not lose too much stamina, basically. So then, of course, now that I have lost some stamina, I can refill it with some of my items. As a precaution, as a warning, I would suggest not to use your food can, because there are victims that you meet later on who actually need them. Water, generally you find lots of water bottles, actually, I found. So,
well, it's still standing.
You know, by all means, you can probably
Abington has seen better days.
have those more often than anything else. Yeah, city's seen better days. Considerably better days, I'm sure. Okay, this is the top of that bridge support that we were looking at from the bottom. I'm going to show you where to get the first item right now. Let's come to the bottom of this, and we turn to the right. The guy points the way again, and we just go down here, and there it is. Our painkillers. I'll let you know in each chapter what you know, how many victims there are and what resources of yours they need. So hopefully you'll sort of understand which of your items you can use when you need to and which you shouldn't. That's if you're trying to rescue, you know, all the victims. You don't have to. You could just be in this for yourself, and that's probably going to be you know, even more fun. There's a little section that probably tricks most people the first time they play. You got to head over here to this fire truck that's hanging off the bridge precariously. There are a few moments like this in the game as well, where you have to hang off something while it swings. So yeah, just watch the landing. Just watch where your shadow is, and you know, so you land safely. Pretty close to the end of this level already. You know, it's a very, very short level, short chapter. most of the chapters, certainly the early stages of the game, are, you know, only 20 minutes long, something like that, maybe up to half an hour, depending on how thorough you're being. I'm looking all over the place, basically just to show you what's around, which is nothing in this chapter. But of course, some of the other other chapters, there's the basically the end destination already. Most of the chapters, of course, have quite a few items for you to find, so I'll show you all those when we get there, just about at the end of this.
I can probably get back up to the streets if I go through the sewer.
Yeah, it's usually the way of it in games like this, huh? Go through the sewers. And here we go. End of chapter 1.